Okay, everyone, welcome to today's demo. Today we try to cover the shadow copy and file sharing. Because these two are pretty short demo, so I combine them together. To play these two, we require two virtual machines. For me, I will keep using the virtual machine which I created in the last demonstration about ADDS. In your case, you can create a new virtual machine or you can use an old machine. It is up to you. Okay, it's up to you. For me, I'm gonna use the machine number 2 and machine number 3, which is the IP44.131 and 132. That's what we're gonna need. We're gonna try to create the sharing folder. Oh, and by the way, file sharing is belonging to the role, not the feature. And this role it is installed by default. So we don't need to enable that manually. And then we try to do some configuration and permissions. After that, we try to play the shadow copy. And last but not least, we try to set some inheritance. I already have two virtual machines ready here. And also set them as the 200% as the zooming size. So I believe you guys can see that clear. And by the way, any part if you feel unclear, please ask me. Okay, feel free to ask me. First thing to do, as always, we're gonna need to double check our machine. So we go our CMD. We try to find out the host name. So this is machine number 2. Make sure it is same as your virtual machine name. Okay, same as the virtual machine name. And then IP address 44.131, which match to our topology. Okay, you need to show me the topology. It's very important because if you don't give me the topology, I may have no idea which machine you're working with. Same idea for the another one, machine number 3, and the IP 44.132. Okay, first thing to test is we try to ping each other, right? Make sure they can communicate to each other. Last one is 131, right? Looks good. How about machine number 2? Nice. Okay. This one also works. So right now, our two virtual machines connect together. So we try to create the sharing folder. Okay, we try to create a sharing folder first. This folder, I would like to create on the machine number 2. Okay, I would like to create here. If we go to the PC, you can see we only have desk C, which we use to install the operating system. To demonstrate the file sharing, and especially for the shadow copy, we're gonna need a new desk, which is the desk doesn't come with the operating system, because by default we install our operating system in desk D. In desk C. Right. So we're gonna create a new desk. Okay, we'll create a new desk. All right. Okay, we try to create a new desk here. To create a new desk, always we go to the run. We give the desk management mgmt dot msc. So this is the UI for the desk management. You can see so far we have desk C. I remember I assigned 20 GB to it. And to get a new space, we can shrink it, right? Because we don't do much stuff left. So just shrink our existing desk C. Uh, 6 GB. I don't need 6 GB. I only need 2 GB. 2 GB, that's enough. And then we can create a new desk volume. Let's just assign desk E. Okay, just assign desk E. Make sure it is the NTFS. Okay, make sure it's NTFS. And you should know the difference between the FAT and the NTFS, right? So here we are. Okay, we had a new desk. Because our desk D has been used by the VML tool, I remember, which we installed at first beginning. So this default volume name will be desk E. Okay, then we can demonstrate here. We can create a new folder. Okay, let's call it test. So we can try to play here. Okay, we can try to play here. So we have our test file here. Two ways to share it. First one, we can right click and share to some specific user. This is the first one. I won't do this here. Instead, I like to play the property. In the property, we have sharing and security settings. We should enable them both. If we only enable the sharing but not the security, the other user, which means like our machine number 3, it can still not access our sharing folder. Okay, so how are we gonna share it? We click advanced sharing, share this folder. We can give a name for the share name, right? Let's just give the test, same name as our folder. The limit number of simultaneous user 2, which means we can allow how many users access this sharing folder at the same time. Okay, so I don't want to change it. Just keep the default setting. Apply. Okay. Okay, now you can see the network path here. Okay, network path here. How to verify our file? Our folder has been shared. We can go to our CMD. We can type net share. So here you can find out our test folder has been shared, right, as the test. Okay, this is the first way to find out. Another way we can call out our user manager. Server manager, our old friend, server manager. In the server manager, you can go to manage. Okay, you can go to manage. You can find out we can remove this sharing folder. Oh, sorry, it's still loading. Let's give it some time. How many memory I give for it? Is that 2? So we can remove. You can see our file and storage service is on, okay, because it is enabled by default. Okay, it is enabled by default. So we don't need to add any sharing server. So to verify our folder has been shared, we can click the manage. To. Okay. Where is our computer management. Here, under tools, okay, computer management. We can click that. So in this UI, we can go to shared folder. You can also find out our test folder has been shared. And this is the session, like which host had the session which accessing our sharing folder. Yeah, sorry. And the open file. Okay, and the open files on right now. Okay, so let's keep going. Our folder has been shared. Then go to our another end of the host. We can access it. Let's use the UNC path. To enable the UNC path, we can give 2/ IP address of our sharing folder. The host is 131, right? Let's double check. I remember it's 131. Yes, 131. So let's try to access it. Yeah, here, the test one. Right, so that's the folder we shared. Okay, that's the folder we shared. And then we treat this one, right? We treat this one. Now we can read it, right? Because this is just a brand new folder, it is empty. Let's test it. Can we create a new, for example, test file here? Oh, it says the access has been denied, right? We don't have the permission to write, okay? We only have permission to read. So we should go to our test. Let's minimize this to avoid configuration, avoid the confusion. So we can right click, choose property, sharing, okay, advanced sharing, permission. You can see our permission for everyone. We only have the read permission. To give the change, we can give the allow all the permission. Okay, now we allow the full control. Let's go here, right click. Let's create a new test file. Hey, still not? Did I click? Oh, I didn't press OK, right? Now it should be good. Aha. See? Now we can create a test file, right? We can create a test file. Say hello. Okay, hello. We save it. And then we go here. Okay, so now we can control it, right? We can change with the full control. Okay, with the full control. Remember, at first beginning, I told you to enable the file sharing, we should have the configuration both sharing and security. How about security part? For example, we can go to administrator. Okay, we try to change the security. Let's say we don't allow to write to it. We deny, right? Deny the write permission. Okay, deny write permission. And then again, we're on the test, right? So on the machine number 3, now we try to create a new test folder. Okay, a test file. Hey, why we can still test? It should not allowed. Is that user or system? Let me take a look. If I click denier for the write, should not allow me to access. Let's try to create a new one. Hey, let me take a look. Okay, I see. It changed a little bit. So the property here on the security side, it's not administrator, we're on the user. So click edit, go to user, we deny the write permission. Then we go to the another end, we right click, create a new file. Now that's the result we are looking for, right? So the access is being denied. Okay, access being denied. Because, like I said before, we should enable both sharing and security settings. Okay, so let's try to remove this denier. Now I believe we can create a new file here. Yes, now it is right. Okay, now it is right. Okay, so my point is to enable the file sharing, we should have some configuration on both sharing and security. Make sure they're both okay. Then we can start our file sharing. Okay. Okay. So what next? After the configuration and the permission, let's try to play the shadow copy. Shadow copy is just like the backup. Okay, like we create a backup, like a snapshot. To play that, we can use our machine number 2. Same idea. Okay, this one's all. So let's say, let's delete this one. Okay, can we enable? Oh, okay, yes. Now we change back. So let's say we give the content. Let's say, hello world. Linchen here. Okay, hello world Linchen here. We save the change. Oh, yes, I don't have permission. I don't have permission yet. So don't save it. Property. I should go to the folder. Security. I need the write permission. Yes, I need the write permission. Now we can write something here. Linchen here. We save it, change. Okay, you can see it is here. And same idea on the other end. Okay. Let's say sometimes we accidentally remove some file or remove some words and we accidentally save the change. Okay, accidentally save the change. So we go here. Oh, Linchen is gone. Right? Then we need our shadow copy to help us. Okay, we need our shadow copy to help us. So to enable the shadow copy, like I said, we should select the desk volume, which is not installed with the, which not has the operating system. So that's also the reason we create a new desk volume here. To enable the shadow copy, we can right click and choose property. Go to shadow copies. We can enable it. Okay, we can enable it. So now we enable one shadow copy. Okay, let's say we go here. We type down Linchen here. We save the change. Okay, we save the change. So also will appear here. And then we create a shadow copy. Right click, shadow copy. I already have shadow copy here, right? So let's create one more. Okay, let's create one more. And we delete the old one. Okay, we delete the old one. So I believe this one will come with a link chain. Yes. Okay. Let's say right now we accidentally delete link chain and we save the change. Okay, we save the change. You can see link chain is gone, right? Same idea here. Link chain is gone. And then we can go to our shadow copy to revert it. Okay, let's revert it. Yes, we want to revert this volume 100%. Right, 100%. So you go to the test. You can see link chain is back. Right, link chain is back. Yeah, link chain is back. Okay, so now this one is our shadow copy. All right, so in terms of the permission inheritance, we can let's create the child folder. Let's name it child folder. Okay, child folder. Do we have it here? Yes, it is here. Okay, we are on the child folder. And then for the child folder, we can right click, choose property, sharing, security, advanced. Okay, advanced. So this is the security setting about our child folder. Because we create a new folder under the test, so our security setting gonna follow our parent, which is test. For example, if I want to change the permission, you can see the allowed, they're all grayed out, right? We cannot change it. Okay, we cannot change it because we are following the permission from the parent, which is test. Can we change it? Yes, we can here. We can disable the inheritance, right? Which means we don't want to inherit the permission from our parent test. So we click that. We have two options. Okay, one is we're gonna follow the inherit permission in this folder. Okay, only for this object. Or we're gonna remove all the inherit permissions from this object. Let's say we just copy, like we followed the permissions from the parent. Okay, from the parent, press OK. Then you can see if we go to the edit for the user, now we can change it, right? We can change it, okay? Because now we don't have any relationship with the parent test, okay? So we can change the permission for our child folder, okay? We can change permission, okay? For example, we change the permission for the, sorry, here. We deny the right permission. Okay, hey, let's try the test here. Can we create a new folder? I think we can. Let's try to test it. I think we can. Yes, but if I go to the user, I deny here. I think we cannot. Yes, because we need permission, right? Because we are at the user part. Okay. Anyway, one more thing is like, hey, how about in the future, we have a lot child folders, child files. They may have their own permission settings and I forget their settings already. What are we gonna do? We can right click parent, choose properties, security, advanced, and this one. We can replace all the child object permissions with the permission as the test, which means we can force them inherit the permission from the parent. Okay, we can replace that, applied. Oh, because we are visiting it. Because we are visiting it, right? We are still assessing it. Let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Yes, now it is fine, right? So we can go to our chair folder, check the security. You can see our allow is grayed out, right? We cannot modify anymore, right? We can't modify anymore because we just inherit the permission from our parent, which is test. Okay, and you can play more. You can play more if you like. Okay, you can play more if you like. Okay, so that's for the permission inheritance. All right. So today we covered the sharing folder, configuration permissions. We played the shadow copy, and last not least, we covered the permission inheritance. Okay. And as always, thank you for your time, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.